Okay, Brant.
Okay, first up of 3 appropriation resolutions. The board is asked to adopt a 2018 appropriation for funds other than the general fund, whereas the Board of Commissioners has received the County Budget Commission's 2018 Certificate of Resources for expected receipts, and under the authority of ORC 570538, the Commissioners may adopt appropriation measures. Now therefore be resolved that the Board of Stark County Commissioners hereby appropriates the attached funds for 2018 as listed and with the sums of money as shown on the appropriation spreadsheet incorporated hereby reference the same as though repeated in full.
Move to approve the 2018 appropriations for funds other than the general fund as presented.
Second.
There's a motion and a second, and do I understand that it's for funds other than the general or the justice system sales tax?
It is. The following funds, it is for the following funds. Dog and kennel auditor, dog and kennel dog warden, hazmat, public assistance, real estate assessment, motor vehicle and gas tax, sewer revenue, emergency 911, recorder's equipment, water revenue, municipal road, group insurance, certificate of title administration, coroner's lab, child support enforcement, building inspection, workers' compensation, children's services levy, DTAC treasurer, and emergency management preparation.
Okay. Any other discussion, questions? We've had work sessions and we've had hearings, and I think we're pretty well vetted this. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. No opposed, motion is carried.
Yeah. Second up, 2018 appropriation for the Justice System Sales Tax Fund. Whereas it's the intent of the Stark County Board of Commissioners to appropriate for the 2018 year a total of $32,595,285 of funds from the Justice System Sales Tax Fund, and whereas the County Budget Commission has certified $27,500,000 of available funds for 18, and whereas it is the intent of the Board of Commissioners to appropriate an additional $5,095,285 in 2018 once the carryover balance of the Justice System Sales Tax has been certified by the Budget Commission. Now therefore be it resolved that the Board of Stark County Commissioners hereby approves the Justice System Sales Tax Fund 75 partial appropriations for 2018 in the amount of $27,500,000 as listed with the sums of money shown on the appropriation spreadsheet.
Move to approve the 2018 appropriations for the Justice System Sales Tax Fund as presented.
Second.
Motion is second to approve the resolution as presented. Discussion? I'll go ahead, Brant. Anything else?
No.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion is carried.
And finally, moving to the 2018 appropriation for the general fund of Stark County. Now therefore be it resolved that the Board of Stark County Commissioners hereby approves the general fund number 1 appropriations for 2018 in the amount of $35,644,281 as listed and with the sums of money as shown on the appropriation spreadsheet incorporated herein.
Move to approve the 2018 appropriations for the general fund as presented.
Second.
Motion is second to approve the appropriations. Any discussion?
Once again, this was presented to, released as the draft on this past Friday, and this is the culmination of many, many weeks of work, and hats off to Chris.
Yeah, I want to
many
publicly thank
hours
Chris.
spent working on this.
Any other comments? Other than I think that everyone is delighted that we can appropriate our money before the end of the year. I think that that demonstrates that we're all staying within the rails of being prudent with the dollars and getting the monies to them as quickly as we can so they know what they have to deal with next year. That's because of Chris's and Brant's push with the elected officials and the department heads, and they should be commended because they have all followed the guidelines, and I think that we've had a very successful year.
And this will be the second time when everybody will know their number before we hit the next one.
Yeah, and I had one at the commissioners conference this past few days. I had a few of the commissioners, I forget which county, I want to maybe say Wayne, said to me, is it really true that you guys appropriate before the end of the year and that you know? And I went, yes, second year in a row. And they went,
told them that.
Wow. They said, well, they must not have believed you. And they were like, wow, I can't believe that you guys do that. I said, hey, we got it down pat now, so kudos, thank you very much.
And we're looking 2, 3, 4 years out.
And really, it's a result of this board saying we're not going to spend and live off of our carryovers.
No.
We're going to use those for the
No.
the big purchases, the one-offs, the one-time.
Yep. And I think that some counties, quite frankly,
Live off of
do
it.
live off their carryover. Some of them, they may have to. I hope the day doesn't come
We
for us
used to have
again.
to.
We used to do that years ago when we had no money and we were all yelling and screaming. Of course, I never yelled and screamed as a public official.
Let me remember.
I look back at Robert and I say that he does. Okay, any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion is carried, no opposed.